Welcome back to Surfside Podcast. I am C the Surfer, your host. We haven't done this in a while, to be honest with you, but we're going to get a lot out the window. We had a lot going on. Now, whether you subscribe either for the music side or the sports side, we're going to make sure we cover all bases. Happy New Year to y'all. It's 2020, 25. Oh, 2020. It's 2025. We're going to make sure we start off with a really good episode tonight. Um, First portion, we got like basketball to talk about. Second half, we're going to switch over to some music shit. Uh, but it is mid-season right now, and there's a lot to talk about. I got your favorite guys on the phone. We got Shay and Jay. I'm gonna bring them in a second. But some housework, some housekeeping. Um, Long hiatus. I told you I constantly need perspective, and we're not going to take these hiatuses often. We're really going to like shorten it down. But creativity is definitely in the works. I got some collabs that's definitely in the works. Got some interviews that's definitely in the works. So please stay tuned. We're gonna make sure we try to get everybody heard in a way. Um, I really want to fix this angle, but if y'all rocking with it, I'm rocking with it. Y'all tell me. I'm not sure if that's the best angle, but it's gonna be something that we rock with. Hold on. My bad, chat. I thought I had it before y'all joined, but apparently I didn't. And we're gonna keep that in there. We're not editing nothing. This is gonna be an edit-free session. Uh, yo. Oh, my fault. That's my fault on the
Boston,
soundboard. You said what?
Boston is fucking hot doo doo, bro.
Who they playing right now?
Them niggas lost to the Raptors.
Oh shit! How they do that?
My whole life messed up. The Knicks just almost lost to Philly in the overtime. Boston lost to the Raptors. How do you lose to Raptors? Who possibly on the Raptors that could cook you like that?
Scotty Barnes.
Dallas. He wasn't even cooking. I think it was Grady Dick, bro.
Oh, honestly, Toronto kind of trusts Grady right now, and
Grady,
rightfully so. Rightfully so.
not Grady tough, bro, but they're not good enough to beat the the Celtics. That's like
Mm.
I ain't
Once,
gonna lie, bro.
go ahead.
Grady Dick. No, it wasn't. It was R.J. Barrett with a dub, with a double, almost a triple double. Y'all could
He's
post
showing promising signs,
y'all could post
inconsistently, but he's showing them.
that almost a double double.
I love Yoko Poto. He's on my fantasy team, by the way.
Nigga Jalen Brown had 10 points, 4 for 16. And niggas really be saying he the best player on the get the fuck out of here.
What Tatum have?
He had a double double, 16 and 10.
Okay.
The Pelicans about to lose to a Kyrie and Luca list fucking Dallas Mavericks. Fucking Orlando getting blown, which I knew. I had Milwaukee winning.
Uh,
Chicago getting cooked
all right.
by a
Quick
Trey Young.
question. Quick question. Give me three people that's on your no bet list. Three people.
Paul George,
Paul George is on your no bet list.
yeah,
Oh, just
Clay Thompson
just this season or all time?
this season.
Okay, respectfully, that's respectable.
Uh,
So we got Paul George. You said who else?
Clay Thompson.
Okay, I respect Clay.
I love CJ, but he low key on my no bet list too.
What? She's ain't been cooking lately. He been all right
He
lately.
very streaky. This nigga got 11 points. I had him for a dub. How do you have 11 points on a no like on the Dallas Mavericks, bro? Like,
He the vet, bro. He trying to distribute to others. He trying to teach other people the game. It's not his role to score no more, bro. That was in Portland. You got
there is nobody on the team that can score. Zion's been out. He's out the lineup. DeJounte Murray's not a scorer. Trey Murphy is not a scorer. There's nobody there like to score. Well, who's gonna score?
I can tell you on my no bet list for this season. First of all, shout out to Sports Hottest Youngin. Hit him up for the bets. He gonna make sure your units go right. He got the parlays. Um, but three people on my no bet list right now. Tyrese Halliburton, for sure. Bro, you're cooked.
Tyrese, he's entirely too inconsistent.
Very inconsistent. I can't like
It's
this
insane.
nigga, bro. the
Yes.
the night you bet on the under for him, all of a sudden he got 20 assists and 50, 50 points. Like
It
it's
don't even
crazy.
be like it don't even be like he just don't shoot the ball sometimes. Like sometimes he was like,
Facts.
nah,
Facts. It is really streaky. I'm not fucking with it. I don't like it. Another person that's on my no bet list, honestly, may surprise you, but OG Ananobi, he made the no bet list. Don't bet on that guy. You can't bet on him for 10 points, for 15 points. You just never know what type of night my boy gonna have. Good player, solid player, play a lot of minutes. But he's so streaky, you just don't know what you about to get out of him. So OG, um, and for me personally, honestly, Jason Tatum has always been on my no bet list. Only because I'm pretty sure you can count on him for 20, but the night that you do count on him for 20, he'll put 16 and 10. I ain't really rocking with that.
I don't bet on Jason Tatum anyway. Not because he's not good, but his numbers it don't be good numbers to bet on. Like I mean, like his for him to get a dub be like minus 500,
Facts.
like minus. So it's like no point of betting on niggas like that.
Honorable mention Jimmy Butler, for sure.
I think with this season,
Well, since it's mid season, right? I hear Zion either looking to be traded or they're shopping for Zion. You approve?
what you saying? Say that one time.
I hear Zion is either looking to be traded or they're shopping for Zion. Is either I don't know which one is the truth. I don't know neither source, but Stephen A said that Zion wants to get out of New Orleans, but I'm pretty sure New Orleans want to move on from that relationship. What
I
you
think
think?
that's cap. I don't be believing what Stephen A. be saying, bro.
He's not a credible source to you?
Nah, if it don't come from Shams, I mean, Woj is retired now, but if it's not coming from Shams, I'm not hearing that, bro. He just be saying shit, bro. Like him and Shannon just be saying shit, bro.
Mm, I don't know. I feel like it's 50-50.
If it's 50-50, that's not credible, bro.
You don't think so?
It,
In the
it,
sports world, it kind of is. It's mixed with the truth and your opinion. So that's what makes
nah,
it 50-50.
for niggas like that, yes. Not for niggas like Shams. When Shams said, or like when Woj did, when they said it, you know this is probably about to happen, bro.
Yeah, facts. Agreed.
It's like, come on, bro. You gotta think about like, is he doing this for clout or is he like he? I just seen something on the internet where he's killing Zion. I'm talking about he eating nuggets and shit. I'm like, bro, this man look good. Like he look great. He look like he in really good shape. I seen him.
Mhm.
All this propaganda. I'm like, man, come on, bro.
Nah, Zion actually looks in shape this time around, but I don't think he's going to be able to stay healthy.
I mean, sometimes you get the injury. Like when you get like little soft tissue joints, bro.
You saying sometimes this his whole career, bro. His whole NBA career has been like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you get like soft tissue injuries, like how Kawhi got with his knee and stuff like that. These are all soft tissues.
Mhm.
Those are injuries that you deal with for years, and then it just happened to clear up one day. Like enough work and shit like that just happened to clear up one day. Like look at Chris Middleton, look at Derrick Rose, like look at Lonzo Ball. Like them soft tissues, them joints take time, bro. Like it don't take 1 year or 2 years. Like look at Ben Simmons, that soft tissue in his back. Like that shit don't just take like
Okay, so
a
question.
day.
Question. Chat. Let's be the GM for a second. Jay, let's be the GM. You got Zion. You're the Pelicans. You've drafted him 5 years ago. Every year he sits out more than damn near half of the games. You built your team around Zion. You mean to tell me you keeping them too?
Who did he build his team around? But
They went and
like,
grabbed CJ. They went and grabbed Brandon. They went and grabbed Lonzo. They tried DeJounte Murray. Like they tried a lot of new pieces, bro, just to fit around Zion. And Zion can't stay healthy.
DeJounte Murray is a cool piece. He's not a needle pusher. CJ McCollum is a cool piece. He's not a needle pusher. Brandon Ingram paired with CJ and Zion is cool, but
I like that. I really like that.
Brandon Ingram be injured, so. But I mean, who else did you get? Like you never had a center. Your bench is iffy. You depending on Trey Murphy, who's a good piece, but I mean, like other than that, your bench is terrible.
You had Brandon Miller, right? They had Brandon Miller at one point in time.
No, Brandon Miller stayed with the Charlotte Hornets.
They had somebody.
Let's just say you do trade Zion. All right, cool. You trade Zion. That's the name of it. That's the game of the business. Whatever. Let's say you do. Who are you getting back for that? You got to get back an MVP candidate if you're going to trade Zion.
Well, if you trade Zion, you got to shut down the whole thing. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Trade Zion, you need at least 1 million draft picks and like at least a couple decent players that you could trade off, or you need an MVP caliber player because Zion's an MVP caliber player. A couple years ago,
not no more. Not no more. You're tripping. You're still in 2020, 2019. He's not an MVP no more.
I wasn't even out in 2019. This is what? This is 2 years ago.
Nah, didn't he come in the league? Hold on. Let's do some research because I could have swore he's on his second contract. He got drafted.
Oh, I'm about to tell you when his MVP candidate season was.
Shit, not one. He ain't had no MVP candidate season.
No, it was. I think it was that third year. Yep, it was that. Not the injury year, but the third year he played.
They had him since 2019 for sure.
Hold on.
He's been with the Pelicans since 2019. He got drafted in 2019. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. Let's close the curtains on this chapter. If I'm the Pelicans, let's move on. We gotta rebuild from the ground up, though. Everybody is either a draft pick or damn near the 13th man on the bench, and we're gonna suck for a couple years, y'all. I'm sorry.
MVP race 2022 when KD was with Brooklyn. I just looked it up.
Okay.
He was in the MVP race for a while. He got injured, but like I'm saying, like all right, cool. You trade Zion, cool. You have to get back a Zion caliber player to do that. Like you gotta. Like, that's like people be like, yeah, let's trade Joel Embiid. All right, cool. You want to trade Joel Embiid. You got to now get you a guy that could go get you 60. Or you got to get you, like, a bunch of picks, a bunch of players for him.
I agree.
Because you're not finding niggas that's going to go get 60, bro. You're just not.
I agree. I agree with you.
So that's what make it a bad trade. Like, okay, cool, you want to trade Zion. What are you about to get for him now? Because whoever gets Zion just came up. Let's say this man even remotely healthy, he plays 60 games. Let's just say 50, 60 games.
Mm-hmm.
They just came up, bro. Then you look stupid. Like how like the Timberwolves just traded Karl Anthony Towns when you just made it to the Western Conference Finals for Julius Randle. You look stupid. Like you just gave away your second best option for a guy who not even gonna sniff an all-star team.
Okay, so we may have not recorded a podcast about this, but I will say I was at first in favor of that. Like Cat wasn't showing up in big games. You was relying heavy on Ant. Julius looked like he's been in those moments for the time. He looked like he was going to be cohesive. All he needed was a second star. So it kind of looked like a match made in heaven until we got there and it was shit.
Bro, he had a second star. He got trumped over his second star and became the second star.
Yeah.
So like
for sure.
And then let's just say Cat was inconsistent, which I don't think he was. He just had a couple bad games, and people just kind of
at crucial times, by the way.
Okay, it happens, but let's just say that, right? You just left the Western Conference Finals, bro.
I agree.
You can't run it. Huh?
I agree. You run it.
You might be you might be one piece away. You traded your second best.
You don't trade your. I agree. I agree with you.
Like, come on. You
It's,
trading a dude.
go ahead.
Come on, bro. You just can't trade Cat away. Like you just can't do that, bro. And then it just didn't even make sense because Julius is a ball dominant guy. You got a ball dominant guy. Julius is a ball stopper. You already got a ball stopper guy. Julius isn't a 3-point threat. So now you just had problems talking about how you're gonna spread the floor when Cat changed his whole game for you. He changed his whole game, became a 3-point specialist,
I agree.
stayed out all that. If you look at Cat, he's driving hella, he's going to the cup really. He's playing his game, but he just changed his whole game so y'all could win. Just for you to get a guy that's gonna like that didn't even make sense when I heard that. I'm like, what?
So I will say to you, Cat, out there, I apologize. I highly doubted you. Didn't think that you was gonna do what you did or mean what you meant to Minnesota, but apparently you did. It don't look like Julius is gonna stay there. Him and Rudy Gobert is having some type of issue. But honestly, it just looks a mess there. I wouldn't want to stay there either.
Because he's not a he. That's I'm not gonna say Julius is a bad
So wait,
player.
does Zion fit in Minnesota?
He would fit way more than Julius Randle. For one, he's just a better player. Two, uh, he's not a ball stopper. Like he'll move the ball, and if he does get the ball, it's 1 or 2 dribbles. Like he's not like going super crazy, 16 dribbles into a hezzy to a
Mm-hmm.
try to push you up. Like it's a lot more fluid. He might not be a 3-point threat, but he can also play your point forward. Versus Julius Randle is a ball stopper. He's only looking for one thing, and that's his shot.
And Minnesota has really good pieces to offer for Zion. We could give up
Yeah,
draft picks. We could give up Julius and maybe Nas Reed or maybe
yeah. You should.
Divicino.
I'm not a. I'm not a. I'm not a Nas Reed fan in this offense. Like they just got him playing like he just a
Yeah,
three.
I'm not either. I'm with
When
you.
he could, he's really like a he. He's the way he plays, the way he moves. You could use him a lot better on. You could use him at the 5, have him beat other bigs to the basket because he's just like he's a guard and a big body.
Yeah,
But
but
like
his
they were,
defense sucks, bro. Like he just can't. He got 2 left feet.
I don't know. I'm not sold on a Nas. I'm not on a Nas Reed train. At least in the Minnesota, he might look better in another system. But in Minnesota, I'm not.
Offensively, he looks really good. He looks really gifted, but defensively, he's just not it. Maybe we could bring in like a Jonas Valanciunas, or if you keep Rudy, then you gotta play Rudy some type of way. You gotta figure it out there. But nah, I would
I
definitely
would
make that trade for Zion.
I would keep Rudy, or I would start giving Luka Garza some minutes, bro.
Facts, facts.
He could hoop for sure.
What the fuck?
Shay just come out of nowhere. But nah, definitely make that trade. Zion looking to head out. What about Bradley and Jimmy? Would you make that trade?
Yeah,
They said Brad Bill would have to waive his no trade clause though.
because like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not like a great Bradley Beal fan, but
I'm not either.
he moves. I underestimated him. Like he moves really good. Like he's like he moves really well for a basketball player. Like the way he moves like Devin Booker. He might not be a Devin Booker scorer, but he moves like Devin Booker. And when you move well, you kind of got like 80% of the battle done. So like uh, a Miami, he could use a dude that could just get a ball. Because a lot of time Miami just be getting blown out because they just can't score.
Facts.
So
And we really thought Hero was gonna be the guy, but that didn't pan
he
out
was
well.
pretty good, but he's not a Bradley Beal. Like he's a CJ McCollum. He's an all-star player. He's not like quite an all-star, but he's an all-star caliber player. He's probably never gonna make an all-star team, but he's an all-star caliber player. So
also free Duncan Robinson. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, Duncan Robinson is a world shooter.
Yeah.
He's what niggas think Buddy Hield is.
That's a good comparison. I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas think Buddy Hill's like this Buddy Hill is a knockdown shooter, but he's not a. He's what niggas.
He's not Duncan. He's not Duncan
I'm about to say
Robinson.
Duncan Rob could shoot that pill something crazy.
He could come off a screen real quick and just pull the trigger. Like it looks really easy for him. And they don't play him enough over there. It must be something internally.
Yeah, I never was a Heat fan. Like, not because of players, but like how they run their organization. I don't like that. I never liked it.
Nah, Cap. Everybody was loving Pat Riley about that 2013, 2014-ish year.
I have no Carfax that I said something about. I never liked Pat Riley, and I never was like a Heat fan. I mean, I like Eric Spoelstra, but I don't like the way they run their organization. Yeah, they had a good run, but I mean, that was on Jimmy Butler to me. That wasn't on Pat Riley.
Facts. That was a really good player ethic.
A dude on Twitter tried to say Bam Adebayo was better than Domantas Sabonis. I couldn't believe it.
What? In what way?
I was like, exactly. I'm like, bro, I've seen games where Bam couldn't get over 10 points.
Facts.
This nigga getting triple doubles. Like, what do we say?
Also, Bam might be on that no bet list too. He might get an honorable mention.
And it's crazy because niggas like Bam is like they move well. They move so well, Paul's like if you move like that, bro, that's really half the battle, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie.
All right, Shay, quick question.
Yo.
Other than Phoenix Suns, if you Pat Riley, who you trading Jimmy to?
To be honest,
where does Jimmy fit and you get a good benefit from?
Fit wise, if we had to say fit wise, right?
Would you trade him for Chris Middleton? Does he work in Milwaukee?
Oh, of course. Oh, of course.
I wouldn't do that.
Of course.
Chris about to be 35. His knees are cooked. He's on the ladder. He's gonna be retiring soon. Jimmy's not retired. Jimmy's just not.
The only place that I think Jimmy really can't really like play like that, it just wouldn't work out for him like that. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't work because he's an outstanding player for sure. But
Facts.
Like the Warriors, like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that does not make no sense at all.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
I'm not in favor of that either.
They don't need no toughness. They don't need no. They don't need all stopper. Like Andrew Wiggins is more talented than Jimmy Butler.
Sheesh, that's a hot take. What?
That's a very hot take.
He's a better player, no, but he's more talented than Jimmy Butler.
Okay, please break that down.
I mean,
wait, hold on, Shay, please let him break this down.
That's it. There ain't nothing to break down. Jimmy Butler's a better player, yes, but I would rather
more talent wise. I can understand.
But talent, he's a better talent. Like he could do more offense than Jimmy Butler could.
Are we talking about more versatile? He accept a role more. Like I need to visualize this.
Versatile. I mean, it's nothing like Jimmy Butler is really good at these one or two things, and it's just better than what Andrew Wiggins is really good at. But other than that, like Andrew Wiggins could score just as well. Like Jimmy Butler's really good at that clutch. Them last couple of minutes, and then he's good at that. He's good at that pull up mid range. Right. Versus like Andrew Wiggins, he's really talented. He can shoot the ball better than Jimmy Butler. He could get to the rim better than Jimmy Butler, but he don't have any go to anything, and he's not somebody you want to exactly depend on to like give me the ball at 3 minutes.
I agree. All right, Chad, y'all gotta tell me, are y'all rocking with Andrew Wiggins, Jimmy Butler? Who's more talented?
I'm not gonna say
Andrew Wiggins is 6'8". He's more athletic. He's younger. He can shoot the 3-ball better. He can get to the rim a lot better. But he's a better defender. But Jimmy is just he got that if.
All right, Shay, what you was gonna say?
It's hard for me to say that about Jimmy because I've watched him shoulder the load a lot. I've watched him like kind of like shoulder Miami to a lot of different places that they for sure don't get to without him.
And
know.
76ers
So
too. He did the same thing with 76ers.
yeah. I think Jimmy can just hoop. Like it's not about like to me personally, I don't think it's about go-to moves for him. I think he's a hooper, you
Mhm.
know? Like not a dude that you see probably like of course he works with his trainer. Of course he probably got moves and stuff like that. But I feel like you give him the ball because he gets it done. You know, like he get it done. For whatever reason, it don't look very skillful. It don't look, you know, a lot of things, but that's just his game. You know, that's his game, and to me personally, he's a spectacular player, but it's a very weird character. He's a weird character to me because it's like you don't know exactly what he does.
Uh,
Like if you had to say like, is Jimmy a bucket? Like how does he
yeah,
get
he's a
his
bucket.
buckets? You know, like is he a like what position does he play? Like
I'm
it's
going
to me,
down
it's just
all the 32 teams.
I don't know, but
Um,
I'm
you
not
feel me. Like what position does he play?
I'm not really agreeing with what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying. But I'm not like look right. If we was to go like head to head, Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is averaging a career 18.5 points. Jimmy Butler is averaging a career 18.3 points.
Mm.
He's made
I
6
mean,
All
but
Stars.
mm,
Bro
his first
made.
couple years, he was just a defensive specimen, so you can't really count that.
I mean, if you want to go that far, okay, cool. You want to go that far? I mean, he had no season where he averaged more than 23 points.
I mean,
But
okay,
we
that's
we
cool, right?
all know who Jimmy Jordan turned into, bro. I don't think when
Yeah,
it
yeah,
I,
that's
when
what
it
I'm
that's what
comes
saying. You
to
know, like
Jimmy,
as,
we can't really count regular
that's
season
what I'm
stats.
saying. I would still pick him because he just got that it factor. Andrew
I'm gonna
don't
be,
have,
I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be
but you
honest.
can't say like he's really not crazy more talented than Andrew is because Andrew Wiggins' highest point season was 23 points, just like his was 23 points. It ain't like they really the same type of talent. It just bro just got that it, like he
I
got that
disagree. I
dog.
think Jimmy Butler more Kawhi like. But go ahead, Shay. What you
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah,
say?
yeah. To be, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Sean because like I think Sean. I'm gonna be honest. I think Jimmy's
Kawhi is
probably
a
much.
world. Kawhi is a bucket.
Yeah, no,
Pretty
Kawhi.
sure
So DeRozan probably averaged more than Jimmy, and I'm going Jimmy all day.
hell no.
Over DeRozan?
You're not going Jimmy over DeRozan?
Not
Jimmy Butler
maybe
is not.
not all day, but the last couple years, okay, I can see.
Nah,
The last couple years, yeah.
nah, y'all go on now
You think so?
That's too far.
I don't think that's
because
too
nigga,
far.
if you're he's in a comparison with Andrew Wiggins right now. DeMar DeRozan is head and shoulders above Andrew Wiggins.
I mean, technically, you compared them to Andrew Wiggins. We didn't.
Because they're the same player. They really the same player. Just one got a dog and one don't.
I think Jimmy is
Okay.
more
I think
Kawhi.
DeRozan and Jimmy are both ahead of Wiggins, and I think
Uh, it, it,
If Wiggins can make the Dubs work, if he can make the Warriors work, I think the reason why he works
tell
on the
me
Warriors is
one
because
thing
he's a system player.
tell me one thing that Jimmy Butler does better than Andrew Wiggins.
Um, to be honest, I think I'm going. I don't.
A
Get
three
to
I
the
point
think I'm.
cup.
Yeah, I think I'm
shooting.
going Jimmy.
Andrew Wiggins
Like
35% from the 3 point. Let's go. Let's
I
go.
I I,
I
I
think
think
Jimmy's a better defender.
yes,
I think Jimmy's a better defender. I
I
think he's
agree.
a better rebounder. I think Aura. I think Aura plays a role here
Damn
too.
near all facets of the game. I'm sorry, he's just a
I get that.
clear.
That's but you said aura. I said Jimmy got the it factor. That's damn near the same.
Right. Or I think
That
Aura's
I
a
picked
big
over
factor because Jimmy's just Jimmy.
That's the only reason I say I picked Jimmy over Andrew Wiggins. He got the it factor. Other than that, he's not more talented than Andrew Wiggins. The dude, Jimmy Butler's, he's giving you 30% from three.
Okay, wait.
From the
Hold on. I found the team that Jimmy actually fits with. San Antonio. That's the
I don't
only
agree.
team. You don't agree?
No. This is
He don't
Jimmy
fit.
don't want to play no more systems, bro. He hated playing in a system. He hates
I'm
the
not
system.
mad at that. Would that be my
He
first? I'm not mad
With
at
Wimby and Chris
I think he
Paul,
fits on the Grizzlies.
it. I'm
I
not.
think he fits on the Grizzlies.
I'm not mad at the Grizzlies. There's no
I'm not
team
mad at
that
the
he don't.
Grizzlies.
I'm not
They
mad at
like to get up and down. They like to get up and down. I think
the
he can run.
Nah, he's not a running player. He's a ball stopper for sure. Uh, shit. Like I was saying though, y'all saying Jimmy Butler shot 47% from a career from the field goal percentage. Andrew Wiggins is a career percentage 45.
The
So like
fact
y'all
that
keep
we
trying
are
to say like this
comparing
man
Andrew
was like
Wiggins.
crazy.
I
Bro is
mean,
not
yeah, Andrew Wiggins and Jimmy Butler is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
they career numbers is damn near identical, bro. It really ain't that much of a big difference, bro. It really ain't.
But okay,
So
see, this is the problem with stats. Because 10 years down the line from now, we're not going to look at this as far as they were damn near close to players. Like, no, we were there in real life. We saw Jimmy was so good. We called him Jimmy Jordan. We never did that for Andrew
Jimmy,
Wiggins.
for sure,
so good is
for sure.
so good is insane, bro.
Bro, he
So
was really lights out. I'm confused. He literally took out the
what
Celtics by
what
himself. We not gonna
I'm
forget
looking
the time he was cooking Grant Williams after Grant Williams then clowned him.
Fucking Grant Williams up
Andrew
too.
Wiggins. Can Andrew Wiggins cook Grant Williams? Yes.
No,
Come on, bro.
I don't know.
no.
I've never seen him do it.
I've seen
I'm not
Grant
gonna say
Williams.
no. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no.
Come on, bro.
I've
Like
seen
y'all,
Grant Williams shut
Wiggins
down
is a
Kevin
bucket.
Durant and Kyrie Irving. I'm
y'all
sorry.
gotta put
Like,
I think you can't say
bro,
that he
averaging
did it. I think the
dubs since
Celtics have
second
just
year in the league.
Celtics have always been a great defensive
Andrew Wiggins
team.
been averaging a dub since the second year in the league, bro.
that's because they gave him the keys. When you give him the keys, you get the shot attempts. Not knocking you, Andrew. I'm just saying I don't think you're as good as Jimmy.
But I'm not saying I was saying that to say you saying he can't score no fucking Grant Williams. This nigga been averaging dubs since second year in the league. You trying to say he can't score on Grant Williams? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like y'all really like okay, cool. I know Jimmy Butler's a better player, and I said he's a better player. I said he got the it factor. He got that dog. But to say he's more talented than Andrew Wiggins, I'm not going that. He's not more talented than Andrew Wiggins. He just a better player down the stretch when you need him. He's a dog. That's it. He's not more talented than Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins, I'm sure, can do a lot more offensively than Jimmy Butler.
Okay, bro.
I think okay, yeah, he's a more versatile
He
scorer.
literally
Probably.
don't have no season where he's outscoring Andrew Wiggins every season. And they numbers is damn. Go type up the stats, bro. Their shit is damn near identical, bro. Their whole career is damn near identical. It's the same thing. It's just Jimmy got the moments. He got that it factor. That's all it is.
I mean, I don't think it's just that though. I think it's clear and cut that Jimmy
Oh wait,
is Jimmy,
wait.
and
Tom,
they don't even make the
wait.
they don't
hold
even
on.
make the same amount of money.
Hold on, time out. You said Jimmy got the what?
Got the it factor.
No. You said Jimmy
Moment.
got moments. I remember
Yeah.
on the old podcast, y'all told me moments don't mean shit.
Don't
That's what y'all
matter.
told me. So now all of a sudden, moments matter. That's crazy. Okay.
No. Moments from what you was talking about in that argument didn't mean anything. Like,
Nah, that's insane. We
What was
picking and
the- what-
choosing. We selective politicking. You hear that, Shay? We selective politicking. That's crazy.
not because you
So you
can't.
saying that John is moving the goalpost?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
He moving the
I'm not
goalpost
moving
a little bit.
For that particular, these are two different arguments. For that particular argument, you can't say no moments. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about. But
Gotta
for
be
that,
consistent, my
like,
boy.
Anyway.
But we gonna move on. Let's hit another topic. Oh, all right.
Okay. Before we move on,
Go
I
ahead.
do understand what John is saying because a lot of times they like to say shit like Derek Fisher was so tough because he had fucking moments, and all these guys were so great because they had moments.
Nah, Derek Fisher was
And
tough.
I mean, he was tough, but he's not nowhere near any point guard nowadays. Like he did his job, right? He did his job. He distributed the ball. He played defense. He was tough on defense, hard nose, shit like that. If you think I'm taking Derek Fisher over fucking Damian Lillard just because he
No,
played defense,
hell
is
no.
crazy.
Hell no. Okay, well,
you
okay. So
crazy.
let's have fun with the subject. If Derek Fisher was in the league today, who would be Derek Fisher? Like, give me a point guard that you'll say that's who Derek Fisher would be.
Mike Conley. They said Derek Fisher was
Mike Conley?
the
Ooh, actually, I might not disagree with that.
Nah, yeah, he might be Mike
I
Conley. He
might
be
not
Mike Conley.
disagree with that.
Nah, y'all try to.
That's exactly who I thought about.
Oh, so let's go back to DeMar DeRozan real quick. DeMar DeRozan highest season was 27.9. He had 324 seasons. He had 227 seasons, 23 seasons.
Nah, DeMar is different. He could actually lead a team to a chip. He's
Y'all just
different.
tried to like, man, bro, talking about something. He's Jimmy, but come on, bro. He's not.
I do think they're
way,
similar players in the playoffs, but DeMar puts in the work year in, year
DeMar's
out,
way,
so I'm not going to question it.
DeMar's way more talented than Jimmy Butler. Sometimes though, you don't need to be talented. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes you just got enough dog in you,
I
bro.
think
Bro.
Jimmy's more talented. I think DeMar's more skilled.
What?
If
All right, conversation's over.
I think DeMar is more skilled.
Jimmy
for
more
sure.
talented, bro. What are we talking about, bro? Come on, bro.
When we talk about talent, I'm talking about rebounding, the defense, all of that.
Talent. That's not talent, bro. That's not.
That's
talent.
hooping. Like if we
Those
put
are
them,
effort plays. That's not talent, bro. Talent is like how special you are at getting the ball in the hole. That's talent. Talent is
talent?
like yes. So you got skill, right? Skill is how many ways you can score the ball in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Talent
right.
is
DeMar.
how good you can do it. That's talent. So like you ever heard like somebody say talent? Sometimes hard work can't be talent. Talent work hard. Talent is
natural ability.
I'm just really good at shooting the ball, but if I work at it, I can be great. But you just working hard, getting rebounds. That's not talent, bro. That's just working hard. Jimmy is a dog. He's not talented. He's a dog. Since he's been in the league, he's been a dog. What happened was he worked hard.
Yeah.
And the dude got a little foreign. That's what happened. DeMar DeRozan is talented. That's why the dude can get you average you 27
gave him the keys
season.
immediately. I'm gonna bite my tongue
Like,
on this subject.
You know what?
Because
You know what?
really
Okay,
don't.
I can agree.
I really can't choose between DeMar and Jimmy, so I'm gonna definitely bite my tongue on this subject.
I know. I can. You know what? I can agree.
If DeMar DeRozan, if LeBron James wasn't in the East, DeMar DeRozan would have been in that Eastern Conference. The finals.
Finals, yeah, and potentially may have won.
I can. You know what? I can agree. I can take my statement back. I can agree
potentially won.
So.
But okay.
I think of more recent years. I think Jimmy has sprouted above with his play.
Wait, your phone breaking up.
We haven't heard of DeMar in a long time.
Oh, your phone breaking up. You gotta say what you said.
Years,
mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think of more recent years. I think DeMar has kind of like went to the wayside. I haven't really heard much of him.
DeMar putting in even them years when he was in Chicago when he was putting up numbers. Like he was even the years in San Antonio.
For sure. He was actually MVP in the MVP race a little bit with Chicago.
3 times in his career. In San Antonio, dude was averaging 22, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Those are
good. I guess I'm tripping, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now.
His first year in Chicago, bro, was averaging 27.8.
You know what? DeMar's pretty tough, bro.
Yeah. I think it's just like
Jimmy.
we just heard more of Jimmy lately.
Jimmy just a dog, bro. He's a dog. Like sometimes you don't need to be that talented, bro. If you just a dog.
Nah, you're right.
Sure. All right. So can we officially move on, or are we still on DeMar and Jimmy?
No, we done. I'm done. I'm doing that. Done on that
subject. All right. Next subject, Jay. I gotta give it to you. In the beginning of the season, actually, when the season ended last year, you said the Detroit Pistons will at least be in the play-in spot. In the mid-season this year, they're currently sitting at number 8. Are you confident they'll make the play-in still?
For sure, without a doubt.
Or do you think they make the playoffs?
I think they could make the playoffs because they're a better team than the Heat. The Heat are 20 and 18. They're a better team than the Heat. They're better than Indiana to me. So I got them.
They are better than Indiana. I'm sorry.
I got them potentially getting that 6th spot. They can battle.
You think they climbing the 6?
Yeah, because I think Miami's gonna end up falling, especially because of the drama in the locker room. The locker room's not good right now.
But you don't see the Hawks climbing up.
That's what I was gonna say next.
Okay.
You beat me. I got Detroit taking that 6th spot, and then I got Atlanta fighting for that 7th spot with Miami or Chicago.
I gotta say, first of all, Cade, you have been miraculous this year. Like, I didn't see this
I,
coming from Cade Cunningham, and I didn't see this coming from Tobias Harris either. Not gonna lie to you, I
I told y'all.
had no
Remember,
faith in
yeah.
Tobias. Not
I
gonna lie.
always said Tobias was a bucket though.
I had
Remember
no
last
faith.
year, was like, yeah, they got the worst record in the league, but they're not the worst team in the league.
We're
Remember,
gonna
I kept
play
saying,
that clip back for sure. We're gonna play that clip back for sure.
hey, bro, I really watch basketball, bro. Like, I've been telling y'all niggas, bro.
You was
Motherfucker,
1,000% correct.
they are a good team. They had nice talent. They just didn't know how to close games or win. Versus, like, you got niggas like the Wizards. They're just overall just a bad organization. Like the Wizards
Yeah,
got
they
talent.
just bad.
Yeah.
The Wizards got talent, but sometimes, bro, you just in the wrong environment. It don't matter, bro. Like you around losers, it don't matter. You around dudes that whine, that have bad habits and stuff like that. That talent don't matter, bro. It don't. You
I
around.
mean, I think they're just around people that don't know how to win.
Nah, I don't
Like
think
they just
Kuzma
don't know
knows
how
how
to
to.
win.
I think Kuzma. Once just because you're the only dude that knows how to win, you need a team to know how to win, bro. So like once you like, if you're
Thanks.
like if you're weak minded, you gonna have like the team gonna start rubbing off on you. The losing gonna start rubbing off on you. Gonna stop not caring and shit like that. Like the organization's just a bad organization. Like they just need to rebuild the organization, not just the versus like you see the Grizzlies last year, right? The Grizzlies was losing, but they was fighting, bro. They have a good organization. They have a bunch of hardworking players that just got good. They just around good people, good organization. The Wizards more talented than the Grizzlies last year, but they still was worse. Wizards winning a couple games because sometimes you just need a good environment, bro. The Wizards,
I don't think the Wizards was more talented than the Grizzlies.
for sure, they had Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole was more talented than everybody on the Grizzlies last year,
Jordan Poole had a horrible
Mm.
season last year.
but
Yeah.
more talented than everyone. He had a horrible season. But you cannot say there's anyone on the Grizzlies last year was more talented than Jordan Poole. Matter of fact, you can't say anyone on the Grizzlies last year was more talented than fucking Kyle Kuzma or Corey Kispert. None of those
I
dudes.
mean, to be frank with you, like the one thing that Jordan Poole did was play under Steph, and he did very well against the other teams, like second teams.
You said that to say
Okay,
what?
cool. I don't think he's done enough to prove that he was just that guy. I
He's
think a
a
lot of
first
his
stringer.
moves
Yeah,
look
that's
good.
what he's saying. He said,
Yeah, I think a lot of his moves look good. I think Jordan Poole is very, very talented and very skilled.
But that's what I'm
But
talking about is talent, bro. I'm not talking about the rest of the shit, bro. I said he's just more talented than all those guys, and they still was worse. That's what I'm saying.
right. But okay, okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't think talent equates to winning. Let me
And
say
it
that.
don't.
no, it don't.
That's why I'm
It doesn't.
saying that Jimmy Butler is just better than Andrew Wiggins because talent doesn't always get you there, bro. Sometimes you need to be a dog.
Yeah,
The
agreed.
Grizzlies are dogs, bro. They're dogs. They want to win. They had a will to win.
Yeah,
Sometimes that talent don't matter, bro, if you don't have a will to win, bro.
Can
I
we talk
agree
about
with that.
Jordan Poole? I will say Jordan Poole is actually like one of my favorite players.
Makes sense.
What? What?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
one of my favorite
Why?
players.
No,
He's a Kyrie.
Bro,
no disrespect to you, Jordan, but why?
his skill, his knack for learning the game. Like if you watch some of his shit, his footwork is amazing. Like on his shots, they're amazing. From even the stuff that he does, like coming around screens, playing downhill, just stuff like that. Even going in and out of his bag, learning how to knowing how to switch up his rhythm and stuff. Like I think he's very well collected and he's very well rounded. It's not like he's a lazy. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Like defensively, maybe he gets cooked, maybe he doesn't, stuff like that. But I like how fast he plays too. Like I like how he gets up and down the court.
I mean, that nigga,
Unpopular,
Like
like
unpopular
Kyrie.
opinion. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, you go ahead.
I was gonna
I
say
think he'll be a
unpopular
very
opinion.
dynamic.
He's
I'm be
more of
honest.
a Jordan Clarkson to me.
Nah, he's better than Jordan Clarkson.
Like
Yeah,
mm, I don't see it.
he's for sure better than
He's
Jordan.
way.
He was handed the keys, but Jordan Clarkson do the same shit. Like
I mean,
I'm gonna be
Jordan
honest.
Clarkson had opportunities to get handed the keys. There's been times where, like, I remember on Utah, he was starting for a large stretch, and Jordan Clarkson was doo doo.
no, I agree
But
with
Jordan,
you. I agree with you. He's better,
The
but I
way
said
that
he's
the
like
way
a Jordan Clarkson to me.
oh yeah,
nah
he's
he
very score
yeah,
dominant. He's very like offensively dominant for sure.
I feel like Jordan Poole's upside, like he has the ability, right, to average
He
30, a
already has
30
that.
piece.
He ain't getting no
Huh?
more. He at his upside. He ain't getting no more higher.
Nah, I think he get a little higher.
My
He
boy
might-
said he maxed out. He ma-
He
I think he get a little better.
He's
I
like
think
20,
when-
what? He's 26, 27. He has a low IQ. He's like, he still hasn't, he's maxed out.
he got his ring, so he good. He good for real.
And he
He
worked
he
for that
playing
ring.
basketball for the money now. He did work for that ring. You
And he worked
tripping?
for it, though.
He was definitely an intricate part with that Warriors team for sure.
He was. I never said that. Who said that?
Yeah, I think that he was
not
allowed
a-
to be a young.
Like, if you're averaging 20 off the bench, ain't no way. Jordan Clarkson never averaged no 20. I don't think Jordan Clarkson
Yeah,
averaged.
that's what I'm saying. Like he was one of the only guys.
I
think,
never
who
said
averaged
he
a
was
dub
better.
off
I
the
just
bench.
said he's like, meaning they're
No,
A
similar
dub off the
players to
bench is
me.
actually crazy. And he did that in his second year.
They both
Jordan
just
Clarkson-
out there hooping. They not playing basketball. They just
Yeah.
out there hooping. Like,
But I was just saying that he was more talented than everybody in the Grizzlies. I didn't say he was anything else but more talented. So that's my point. Goes to my point about the whole, basically damn near the thing.
does that minus Ja? Are you minusing Ja?
Ja wasn't playing last year.
I know, but I'm just saying. Technically, he was still on the team. He was getting paid.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about
is he-
dudes that was on the court playing.
Okay,
Is he more talented than Bane? Is he a better player
than
than Bane?
Desmond?
He's not, but he's more talented.
Yeah, he's more talented.
I feel like Bane's just more in control. Like
He's
you
more
know,
It's
he
like
plays like a,
like D'Lo, D'Lo's more talented than like Austin Reeves, but like Austin Reeves is a better player.
Yeah, agreed.
I agree. Okay, yeah,
don't
I
need it.
agree.
Sometimes you don't need to be more talented to be a better player. Like Paul, I remember I was always on that Paul George train. And I was like, Kawhi is better than Paul George because he might be a little bit more talented than Paul George, but
Dang, I
mean,
got two more topics I want to hit, but we don't got that much time left. And then you just sparked something else too. Shit. Go ahead, bro. Keep talking.
Isn't I think PG playing the 5 right now, right?
he playing a four.
Yeah, but they got PG playing the 4 and going outside too.
He was
Your phone breaking up, bro. We can't hear nothing that you saying. That sound real staticky. You must be in a bad area.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up?
I said when it come to like PG and stuff like that, I just think at one point in time he was cooking. You feel me? But I just feel like when his his legs kind of went, he kind of got that injury, stuff like that. Like I don't know, he one of them players that don't get like stamp buckets, like he kind of plays like he's in a cone. If that makes any sense.
You making no sense at all.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
not agreeing with that.
So in the basketball, like from my perspective, like me and my trainer had this thing like where we would see guys that were always very good within like cone drills, and it always looked to me like he could, like, of course Paul George can hoop, but I don't think he's more of a certified bucket than certain guys.
You're
like,
tripping.
Like for instance, like
Yeah, you tripping.
okay,
Yeah, we about to. Yeah.
you think he more of a stamp bucket than like Dame Lillard?
No, he's not better than Damian Lillard, but he's a bucket. He's,
Yeah, he's a bucket
certified.
getter.
And we looking at, he's not the greatest right now, but you got to think Paul's just like 35 years old. This is the latter half.
Yeah,
of his career.
facts. Paul
he
George with
ain't
the
really-
Clippers or Indiana, bro, he was cooking, bro. We not about to.
Oh no, yeah.
OKC is his MVP seasons.
Facts. Facts.
Like you can't do average 28 one season. If you're averaging above 20, bro. First of all, if you're averaging 20, you're a bucket.
All right,
If
wait.
you're averaging
Paul George or Jimmy?
Paul George.
Over Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Yeah,
I'm going Jimmy.
no doubt. Paul George. Paul George is too
Skill
talented.
set wise, Paul George. But if we're talking about I got 5-on-5 and I need you to take me there, I'm going Jimmy.
I'm going Jimmy.
Oh, because before he left Indiana, he was the dog. He was
Nah,
the
for
dog.
sure. For sure.
So,
he
like-
just
But
happened to bump into
John might be-
Braun.
Dog
John
anymore?
might be right, bro.
But
Is
look,
he a
look,
dog
look.
might be
anymore?
right.
No,
But look,
he's not a dog no more.
He
but was
also had a
dog.
really good 5 with Indiana. A really good 5. A Hall of Fame 5 even with Indiana.
Okay.
Jimmy never had a Hall of Fame 5.
He had some good teams, bro. Jimmy had some good teams.
Shit.
Chicago, he had Luol Deng.
No, for sure. But forget Chicago. After Chicago, Jimmy proved himself to me.
He still had good teams in Minnesota. He had a mob. He had Andrew Wiggins. He had Cat. He had Mike Conley. He had.
So when didn't PG have a good team?
When he was in, I'm about to hold on. When,
that's a good question, Shay.
Hey,
That's a good question, Shay. PG always had a decent team.
Always had a good team.
Jimmy always had good teams. In Minnesota, he had Jamal Crawford. He had Carl. He had Cat. He had Jeff Teague, Derrick Rose, Andrew Wiggins. He had some dogs there, bro. He always had good mobs too. When his
So, but with the T-Wolves, they never had good camaraderie. Like it wasn't.
Agreed.
Dude left. He left in 10 games. He played 10 games and left, and went to Philly, another great team. They finished 51-30.
I don't agree that the 76ers is a great team.
Nah, this is peak Ben Simmons too. This is when niggas start using LeBron.
Man, that was speculation. That wasn't confirmed. It was just speculation because what he brought to the table.
It was speculation. And I didn't even go that far. But I'm just saying this is peak Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
so like,
but we can't say peak Ben Simmons was like a MVP caliber or like a. He was good. He was really good, but he wasn't like, oh my God, like
he was still an all. He was an all NBA caliber player.
Okay, I agree with that.
And they still had Joel Embiid. They still had JJ Redick. They still had like guys off.
I forgot JJ was on that team.
They had Robert Covington, who's a dog. Wilson Chandler, Corey Brewer. They had T.J. McConnell when he was young.
Dang, that is a pretty good squad. I'm not gonna lie.
They had Landry Shamet. Like they had a mob, bro.
What they lose? Who they lose to? They lost to Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Nah, I don't think Jimmy was on the floor when that happened. Jimmy had to be gone. 2019?
No, was he?
No, I don't think Jimmy was on the floor because Jimmy definitely would have took Kawhi if that was the case, bro.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But I get you. He definitely had good teams. Jimmy had good teams.
Even the Miami teams was mobs, bro. Even the Miami.
Nah, that Miami team is not a mob. That's not a mob. That's not a mob, bro.
Bam Adebayo. He had Jay Crowder. He had young Tyler Hero, which I wasn't.
Jay Crowder is not. No, we about to excuse Jay Crowder. I'm sorry,
he had
Jay.
A young Duncan Robinson.
Jay Crowder's a winner, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a winner, but you're not about to look at him like.
Prime. They had Deion Waiters when Deion was his prime. They had prime Duncan Robinson, bro. Like, come on, bro.
You can't really name a team that Jay. You can't name a team that Jay Crowder played for that it wasn't good.
Deion Waiters' prime was Cleveland.
You can't name a team that Jay Crowder played for that wasn't good.
Right, that's a team thing. Like Jay does his thing. He does his job for sure.
He's one of them guys. He's one of them guys that makes teams better.
Even a year before that,
they
had
I disagree.
Oladipo, they had Marquise Morris, Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry.
No. That team is flawed. That Miami team is flawed because half of them niggas barely played. Like that team is flawed.
Yeah, Victor didn't play that year that much. Tyler was injured. But I'm just saying, bro, we can't say that bro didn't have no teams, bro. He had teams, bro.
All right.
Bro, he had.
So you still rocking with PG over Jimmy?
Bro,
even though Jimmy made it to a finals, they both fell to LeBron no matter what.
It was a dog, bro. Like Indiana PG was a dog, and even OKC PG was a dog. Bro just started getting soft in LA. He got to LA, but Indiana.
Bro, you can't really say that about Jimmy though.
Bro,
Jimmy, if you going to a finals, bro, and being
that's really hard, bro. And he beat the Celtics to get there too.
Yeah, he was a dog. This was peak dog. This is peak dog to Jimmy.
But that's what we're saying. That peak dog.
That's more than just a. That's more than just a dog, dude. Like
facts.
To be honest, like you bro, you're not going to strong arm no NBA team and think you going to. There's niggas that's more dog than Jimmy, bro. Like how everybody wants it to look. I'm not saying he's some dominant like. Okay, so DeMar's a stamp bucket. Like he get that motherfucker and you automatically think like I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But because Jimmy don't look as flashy doing it and stuff like that, people think he's not a bucket.
Matter if you look as flashy, the dude just can't score with PG. PG averaged 28 one season. He was in an MVP race like 4 seasons. He was in a defensive player of the year 2 seasons. I mean, defensive player of the year, running for 3 seasons. Matter of fact, like so, like, bro got a dog, bro. He's a dog too, bro.
Okay,
4
so
seasons. I'm
here's
sure.
my argument with Jimmy, right? Because they both fall to LeBron, but Jimmy didn't get to the finals not one time, but he got to the finals twice. That's really, really hard to do no matter who you are. We got to give Jimmy some type of credit for that. PG had his chance, his MVP season when he had him, Melo, and Russ. And he had a chance to pair with Kawhi. It's not our fault he didn't get it done. They lost to the Nuggets. And they had a 3-1 lead. So I can't give that to PG. I'm not going to lie. Jimmy never fumbled. He at least made it. He lost to the Nuggets. He lost.
I mean,
He lost to the
so-
best player in the world both times. You can't be mad. You
So
can't
did
be mad.
PG. He also the best player in the world. LeBron James when he was in Indiana.
So to be frank with you, right? So first, these guys take more shots than Jimmy per game. Jimmy only takes 12 shots a game. Roughly. He takes roughly 12 shots a game. Whereas though like PG may take like 16, 17, Wiggins may take like 17. DeMar was taking shots, nigga. Like DeMar was taking shots like shit. Like
I don't know, bro. I'm not going.
I'm not gonna say he was taking a bunch. He was probably taking like 16. You know, all these guys like these are guys that like are taking more shots. When Jimmy plays, the reason why I like Jimmy a little more is because you don't need much to keep Jimmy happy. Jimmy never said anything about any shots. Jimmy,
Nah,
you
bro.
don't. Jimmy just wants to play with another.
He go. What are you talking about? He forced himself out of like 3 teams.
Facts.
Why? Because he wants to play with other superstars.
He forced
Other
himself
All-Star?
3 teams, and he's about to force himself out of this
Miami,
team right now.
yeah. Honestly, Jimmy might be out the league if he do this to the next team. Not gonna lie.
And I'm not going with the field goal attempt too, bro. Paul George field goal attempts ain't crazy high either, bro.
No, I'm not saying they crazy high, but like these guys take shots.
I'm pretty sure if you go to
Like, on
Indiana
average.
years, they're crazy high.
Paul George is averaging 16 shot attempts a game. In Indiana,
that's what I'm
14. Or LA, it was 17. OKC was 18. And Philly was not 14. And Jimmy Butler is averaging 12.6. But
Shots
in
again.
Minnesota, he's giving you 15. He's giving you 13. It's not that much. It's not a big difference. It's 3 more shots. It's not a big difference.
I mean, 3 more shots is a lot, depending on what type of shots you're taking. So
That's not
obviously,
Also,
Paul George probably shoot more threes per game.
Paul George is a better scorer, so he get to do that.
Agreed.
Okay,
He's a
I
better
agree.
scorer.
I want Paul George taking more shots. I don't want Jimmy Butler taking all the shots.
I agree.
I agree.
Jimmy got to
'Cause
get
it's better
his
for
in
every
rhythm
team.
and throughout the
Every
game.
team he's been on has been better scorers than him. He's just a dog. He's a dog. You need dogs on your team. He's an all-star level dog. He's an all-star level Lou Dort. He's an all-star level.
No, I
Avery
agree.
Bradley.
I agree. He's an all-star level
No,
Lou Dort.
I agree.
He's
I do agree.
He might be the best player on the team, but he's never the most talented player on this team. There's never been a team he's been a most talented player. And
yeah, if Jimmy the most talented player on your team, you might be having a rough day.
that's why the motherfucking Miami always struggling in the season. They always struggle. It's just that playoff time. He turned that dog on. Pause.
Facts. All right, we're gonna move on. We got 2 more topics. Next topic I got is Lonzo Ball's favorite to go. Oh, somebody else got something? I got Lonzo.
You said Lonzo Ball what?
I got Lonzo Ball as favorite to go to Phoenix. Y'all want to hit that, or we gonna go somewhere else? Pause.
I mean, we could definitely do that. I kind of got a couple topics as well.
All right. Well, we only need 1. We don't got that much time. What you got?
Let's talk about your topic first if you want.
All right. So does Lonzo fit with Phoenix? What they trying to do in Phoenix? Because me personally, I don't think he fit. It don't make sense money wise, and it don't make sense basketball IQ wise. Especially if
Yeah,
you're going to
Phoenix-
try to. Huh? You said
They're
what?
gonna
You said Phoenix what?
I think personally, I think you need.
Oh wait.
think
We
you
couldn't hear
need-
Jay. What'd you say, Jay?
if Phoenix go get Lonzo, they're gonna go to the playoffs.
All right, so Shay, what you say?
I just think it depends on how you mix. You know, oh, you said Lamelo or Lonzo?
Lonzo.
Oh yeah, they're going to the playoffs. I agree.
Lonzo's a dog, and
So
he's a do-it-all.
so wait,
He's like
Tyus don't do the same thing Lonzo do?
no.
Nah,
Tyus is a good player. He's not a dog though, and he's not a better 3-point shooter. He's not taller. Tyus like 6 feet. Uh, yeah, Lonzo is like a modern day Drew Holiday.
I wouldn't go that far
yeah.
on defense, but in my
Nah,
opinion, Tyus get the ball up
Lonzo,
court. He push tempo. He distributes well. He's not that great of a 3-point shooter at all, by no stretch of the imagination, but he can still hit it. Like,
he don't hit it like Lonzo, and then
pause.
pause first, and then
Crazy.
he don't hit it like pause. He don't hit it like Lonzo, and Lonzo's also 6'7". He's just bigger. He's just taller. He's a better defender. He's more. You don't need. He don't need the ball. He'll let go of the ball before you even hit half court.
Nah,
He's
facts.
a way more willing passer. But nah, Lonzo. Matter of fact, bro, do Chicago play tomorrow? If Chicago play tomorrow, bro, watch the Chicago game, bro. Lonzo is a dog on defense, bro. He is Drew. He's not a Drew Holiday defender, but he's like a Drew Holiday defender. He's not Drew Holiday, but he's like a Drew Holiday defender. He's a pest. Like he's really a dog.
Okay.
Sometimes, bro, you just need. Remember, like a year ago, I said I like ties for that team,
You did.
but
You did.
but they need a dog. They need a dog. They don't have no dogs. I would have rather them. That's why Jimmy Butler would be good for them because they got a dog. You get a Jimmy Butler, you got a dog. Sometimes you need a dog, bro.
I don't see how
Sometimes
KD works there. Because, okay, let's be honest. KD is somewhat of a ball stopper. He could play in the system. He don't have to
he
be
can
a
be a
ball
ball
stopper.
stopper.
But how they play is a ball stopper motion. So I don't see
Jimmy
Lonzo
not
really
gonna
fitting in that.
Jimmy not gonna even want the ball that much, bro. I promise you, Jimmy.
No,
Probably,
I know.
if Jimmy go there,
I know for
he'll
sure.
probably be averaging like 10 points.
But you still got Devin Booker in the mix. And
Devin
he got to
Booker is a
get
very
his
willing
shots.
passer. Devin Booker's a willing passer. But if you get somebody like
I
Lonzo,
think he's a very willing passer.
if you get somebody like Lonzo, he don't even need to worry about. None of them dudes even need to worry about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But you can't get Lonzo, KD, Book, and Jimmy. It just don't work.
Why not? Lonzo on like
that's a real. I don't see that being a successful mix at all.
I mean, honestly, I would rather go get a Lonzo anyway versus Jimmy Butler.
Facts versus Jimmy.
I feel like anytime you put KD at the 4, it's not gonna work.
I disagree.
I don't totally disagree.
It's no fours in the league. Like what fours do we have?
Be honest.
It's just not. It's not the fact that KD. It's not the fact that there's other 4s in the league. He just for whatever reason does not rebound.
Okay. I think that's valid. I think that's valid.
I respect it, but I don't agree.
I think
rebound like that.
he thinks about. I think he thinks about a bucket too much. Like
That's all you want him to do.
No. I don't think that's what K. Honestly, my hot take on KD's game. I don't think he wants to play that way. I think the coaches want him to play that way.
Even if he doesn't want to, or the coaches want him, bro, the dude is one of the most efficient people in the world.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So it don't even matter if he's a ball stopper. It doesn't matter. He's gonna get you a bucket. It don't matter, bro. So all you need is a dude that's gonna do the dirt work. Like you remember how Paul George said in an interview one time. I don't know if y'all heard it, but he was like, they lost. Who did they lose? They lost a certain. I forget what player they lost, but they didn't have no dogs. It was in a bubble. I forget who it was. They lost a certain player. They sometimes you just need a dog. Like you could get defenders cool. KD's a good defender. Devin Booker's a cool defender. Bradley's a cool defender. They got defenders. They don't have no dogs, bro. You just need a dog sometimes. Look, right? Gary Payton.
I guess this podcast is like for all the dogs, I guess.
Gary Payton. Right. I'm watching this Golden State versus Minnesota game right now. Gary Payton is 6'2". He's playing a 4. He's strapping Julius Randle right now. He's a dog, bro.
I agree.
You just need dogs sometimes.
Yeah,
highly agree.
that's true. think you got to mix it all in though.
All right. Last topic we're gonna hit on. Give
I
me.
got a
He
real hot take.
cooking Julius
Oh,
Randle right now.
go ahead. What's your hot take?
I think Drew Holiday's a top 5 point guard in the league.
Right now?
I don't.
Yep.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
You think he's
You're
a
top
top
I think
five?
every time he plays, I feel like every time he plays in the playoffs, he's that one player that pops up.
Oh, you saying he's a
It's
top
Johnson.
5
He's
point guard right
point
now?
guard. Yep, in the league.
Bro, just because you do your job well, don't mean you're a top 5 point guard.
No, he doesn't just do his job well. He wins the matchup. Like he's posting guards up, right? To the point where they can't do nothing about it. And then he's strapping them.
Whose
Like-
matchup did he win?
The Damian Lillard jump when they was playing against the Pels. Yeah, he strapped Dame and CJ.
30.
Oh wait, are you saying right now, like right now, 2025? Or are you saying right now, like the last 3-4 years?
The last 3-4 years.
And you're saying he's a
Lillard.
top 5 point guard the last 3-4 years?
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie. I'm biased. I understand that everybody ain't gonna agree with it.
Are we counting
I just think
Kyrie
when
as
it
a
come down
point
to-
guard or shooting guard?
I'm trying to figure out what postseason you talking about because Milwaukee, he was averaging 31. His last year in Portland, he was averaging 34. And I'm just playoffs too. He's averaging 34, 24, 26. Only one time he averaged 18, 27, 26. What year was he getting strapped?
Well, when he played against the
He's
Pels.
averaging- Yeah, that's what I said. You said Drew Holiday was strapping him. How was he strapping him averaging 30? That's like saying like Andre Iguodala was strapping LeBron. Dude was averaging 40. How was he?
Hold on,
strapping?
wait. Just
No,
because
Drew
you go get
was
a 30
strapping.
ball,
Drew was
He
I'm
got
strapping.
gonna say like
Because he got a
I'm
couple
gonna say
strapping.
one hold on. First and foremost, these are NBA players. You're not gonna stop them from getting 25.
So then why are you
You're
saying
just not.
strapping? Then don't say strapping. He got a couple stops.
No. You can get 20. These motherfuckers are so good that you could strap a person and they can still get 25. If you stay in the
That's not
game
getting
for
strapped.
garbage, well listen though, if you stay in the game for garbage bucket time, and you technically got strapped.
There's no garbage
Like,
bucket
if-
times in the playoffs.
Huh?
No garbage bucket times in the playoffs.
Yes, it is.
When you getting blown
No.
out by like 20. Yeah.
I'm about to say yes, it is. You know, like
Blown out in the playoffs, bro. Who's getting blown out in the playoffs?
Nah, teams do get blown out.
Very rare. You can name the last time somebody got blown out of the playoffs. It's very
a
rare.
lot of
I
the
can't think
Boston
of-
games were blowout.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
Don't be happy.
I see what Shay's saying though.
But you can't say that. Okay, cool.
And hold on, and maybe they're not blowouts, but sometimes a team will have a sufficient enough lead that you realize that they're just not going to win. Like when the Nets was playing that year, you just knew they weren't going to beat Boston.
Oh, he was
didn't
on the
get blown
inside.
out.
He was on the inside that year. He didn't see it.
But I'm just saying,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday got a couple stops. He didn't strap Damian Lillard, bro. If a dude averaging 30 in the series, you ain't strapping nobody.
Bro, if I'm frustrating you enough to where your 30
Andre
is not
Iguodala was frustrating Bron. Bron still was averaging a triple double. Like, man, he wasn't strapping nobody.
listen, your
Sorry,
30,
Dre, but you
listen,
don't
this
deserve
what
that
I'm saying.
MVP.
He
This
don't.
is what I'm saying, right?
He strapped him one play. He like, I mean, come on, bro.
It wasn't just one play. He was plucking them.
No. We was talking about
he
Dre and
the ball
LeBron.
from him.
Let me read off Bron's stats that series.
No,
bro.
we was talking about Dre and LeBron. Shay was talking about
Yeah.
Drew.
Oh, I'm talking about Drew and I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
Shay
talking
was
about
talking
something
about
totally
Drew.
different. I'm about to say
Drew-
I was watching him like pick Dame up full court and pluck him.
And Dame was averaging 30 that series.
Okay, you can average 30, my dude. Like if you're the main,
You
like,
get a
like you
couple
said.
stops, cool, bro. Cool. You're not strapping me if I'm averaging 30. I'm cooking you.
I agree.
If you shooting all game and your team lose and you just hunted your own bucket, I took you out of your rhythm. I took
2
you
minutes,
out of your
guys. 2
out of-
minutes.
Yeah, Dame is a winner. That's what Dame is, right? Dame objective is not just to go get 30. It's to win the game. So if I take you out of your objective to the point where like now your main thing is just to cook me,
I did my job.
But
I strapped you.
to be
That don't even
honest,
make
as
sense.
basketball players, we're not thinking about that. You on the court, if you got a 30 ball versus a guy and your team lose, you still gonna say you cook him. So
I was about to say, that don't even make sense, bro. If I'm on the
I get
court,
it.
anytime I'm trying to get a bucket, bro, like, that don't even make sense.
Yeah,
If I'm
I
on
get
the
what
court,
you saying though, Shay. I get you.
nah, it be-
Look, listen. To
But
say he just gave Drew 30 is kind of crazy.
I don't
That's
know
like
if
saying
I go ahead.
that's like saying Drew guarded him every bucket.
he probably did. He's their best defender.
I
Probably. He's
just
probably their
don't.
best defender.
I just don't see. I don't see him being a top 5 the last 3 years.
A top 5 is crazy.
Maybe not a top 5 stat wise, but like
I'm not gonna lie. That's like a very Shannon Sharp take.
Even if you said arguably top 5, I may have got you arguably, but a clear cut top 5, nah, maybe not.
But I'm
Arguably,
gonna tell you
top
this
5 is
much. I
crazy.
ain't seen nobody fuck Drew up like that, except for Shay. Shay the only nigga I seen fuck Drew up.
Shea is a dog and a
Bro,
bucket.
he the only nigga I seen fuck Drew up.
Facts.
I'm telling you, he's top 6 point guards in history right now.
Yikes. Okay, that's a whole different topic.
Yeah.
All right. Last
I'll
topic.
come back up, bro.
Take about 30 seconds. Give me a player to look out for.
A player to look out for. Let me look at my thing real quick. There's no one that's really like popping out to me this year.
Really? Thompson twins?
I mean, they cool. They're dogs on defense, but I mean that's about it. Like they still offensively terrible. They don't have a jump shot enough to be that great at offense.
Hold on. Let me ask one question before we switch all off the. I know we off the topic, but do y'all think Jimmy's a team killer?
No,
not a team killer.
Potentially, he's a potential team killer only because chemistry.
Do it seem like every team he go to, like he kind of like get mad, don't want to be there, shit like that?
His strategy of leadership is unorthodox.
We just was talking about that though.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he's always trying to prove himself.
No, he's just trying to win. He's just trying to win, and niggas are soft. I'm sorry.
There's nobody that I could say like to look out for, but I will give a shout out to Cole Anthony for holding it down. Okay. Gogo Baditza on Orlando.
Nah, Gogo came out of nowhere. That's crazy.
He really didn't come out of nowhere. Niggas just wasn't watching.
Oh, I wasn't watching then.
Yeah, he was cooking last year. Like he was a solid big last year because Wendell was out last year too. So like he didn't come out of nowhere. Niggas is just watching now.
Okay. Well, I was late to the party. I'm sorry, Gogo. Shit, Cole, you doing your thing.
I'm very surprised at Isaiah Stewart though.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really like him last year.
Really?
He was always that very angry person.
My boy throwing hands. Nigga throwing hands.
He was doing more. Yeah, he was doing more hand throwing than he was playing last year. Now he's playing, but he's making good.
No, he's still throwing hands this year too, bro.
He's doing more playing now. Like he like a Draymond Green type player, but a better shooter.
But you need that though. He gonna knock you out in the game and not at practice type shit. So
yeah.
I mean,
nigga said I shoot this bitch up right now.
Facts.
Well, I never cared.
He the nigga at LA Fitness. They get too mad. But
they're like, hey, get your man. Is he okay?
Yeah, facts.
Hey, your man doing all right?
I mean,
but all right, y'all. We gonna go ahead and tonight we're gonna cap it off. Anybody got a hot take?
We getting on for it.
Yeah, we getting on for it. I'm getting on for it. I don't know if y'all getting on for it.
I ain't gonna lie though. If Brooklyn get like another piece, Brooklyn got a lot of good young guys. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
they have a lot of good.
I wanted to hit on D-Lo
get off of it,
but we're gonna talk
I'm about to say,
that.
I was about to ask that.
No, that's another episode. Another episode. No. Another episode.
Okay.
Let's save that one and tuck. But no hot takes though. Right, we don't got one. Everybody.
San Antonio might make play in.
I like that.
If Phoenix
If they make the play in, where does that put CP all time?
No, it ain't because of CP. It is not for him. It's not because of him.
Yeah, CP already set in stone.
It ain't because of CP though. If they make the play, yeah, it's because of Wemby. But Phoenix, if they don't get a dog soon, they're gonna not make the playoffs.
Okay. All right, Shay, you got a hot take?
Phoenix need to go get a Kelly Oubre or something, bro. Like they just.
I do have a hot take.
What?
I think Shay and them might go championship this year.
That's a really good take.
Shay and them might go championship.
That's not a hot take though. A lot of people think that right now. A lot of people think it's gonna be Spalson and Shay and them.
My hot take is.
Shea is top 6 point guards in history right now, and he's probably top 10 most skilled player to ever live.
All right, I'm gonna leave with this. I personally think Cleveland ties Golden State for the best record ever, and
Donovan's better than what people think he is.
Donovan Mitchell is what people think. What's his name? Anthony Edwards right now.
Facts.
He's always.
But give him some time. Give him some time. It's like year 3. Give him some time.
Anthony Edwards just talk more, bro. Like that's all. Donovan Mitchell don't say nothing.
Give him some time. It's gonna take some time. And he got Rudy Gobert. Let him get away from Rudy type shit. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the fort. We're gonna close out here. Appreciate y'all. All right, chat. That's all for me. We're gonna come back, give you some on the music side. I appreciate everybody who tapped in, especially if you got this far in the video. Go ahead, press that like, subscribe, and comment something. Talk to me. I'm gonna talk to y'all. And we back. It's a whole new year, 2025. Appreciate y'all. Good night.